Hi, everybody. This is Stay at Home Grandma, and I am going to be all right. I gotta be. I have no choice. I'm okay. We had 2 weeks of complete and utter. I can't say it was hell because it wasn't, because there was some beautiful parts to it every day. Somebody emailed me, somebody sent me flowers, somebody texted me. People came from my church to the house. So that wasn't bad. Just getting everything done and finalizing it. And yesterday was the final thing. So when we have his ashes, they had his going away service. Hi, Julie Bean, how are you? I thought it was beautiful. I think that my daughter did what he wanted to do, you know. And I haven't gotten anybody that said anything about it, so I'm good. Hey, BGs, how are you? I'm good. I am going to redo my schedule a little bit, and I'm going to come back on, and I'm going to come back on hard. Okay. Number one, because Joey, that was me. And like I said, the hardest thing for me is when I'm cooking and he doesn't come on, but he'll be here in the clouds somewhere, you know. And yes, Jilly Bean, she did an excellent job, and she did that by herself. I mean, she talked to me, but she knew most of his friends that I didn't know at this point. The younger ones, well, the ones that he had when he was little, his cousins and everything like that. She knew all of them, but there were a lot of people that she didn't know, but other people knew, and she did that without me, you know, because there was a snowstorm there, so even his father couldn't come from Georgia. His flight was canceled. The two nieces the three nieces were supposed to come, but they couldn't come because they couldn't get anything out. You guys was well, Massachusetts was apparently snowed in or something. They had a bad storm and stuff like that. There are people worse off than I am. And what I mean by that is that I sat and I pondered on that, and I pondered on Joey for the last couple of days. And he was, there's no such thing as an angel child, although maybe there is, but I didn't have any. But I'm just saying, but he was a good kid. He was a good son to me. He was good to his sisters. He was good to my mom. He was good to everybody that he met. He had his dark side, trust me. But for the most part, yeah, you just got over a foot of snow. So, nobody could come in from down the side. Because we had like this, when it says it's going to snow here, it's real comical. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. But he always was there for everybody. Okay. And like I said, he had his dark side and he had his moments and things like that, but everybody has that dark side. Okay. So I'm gonna mention him maybe in passing, or somebody asked me, "Hey, Coach Daniel, how are you?" You know, um, somebody asked me something or anything like that, I'll say something about him. I'm not gonna forget him. Where are you at, BGs? Because are you in England? Is that what I'm saying, or are you here in the United States? Just let me know. And Prince Daniel, hi. Now you're the first. That's the first time I've ever seen you. Where are you from, Prince Daniel? Um, but everybody loved him. Oh, you're from Australia. Okay. Wow. Hey, John, how are you doing? How are you doing? And Prince Daniel, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I but I'm gonna do my cooking. I'm gonna do more cooking than anything else because that's what he and I were talking about. And I'll do a DIY probably once a week. I do a lot of DIYs at home and then I forget. So I'll do a DIY once a week, but I'll do mostly cooking. That's what I think he would really like. And I hope you all will come on and be with me. I'm not as exciting as Joey, but I will. Okay, I will try to um, come on sometime when Smoke King has it right now. Right now, Smoke King is not doing good. He's very upset. He emailed me, and rightly so. He lost his friend. So he's supposed to get a T-shirt and put it over the chair. I hope he does. I hope he keeps it on. And if he does, I'll come on occasionally just to say hi and stuff like that. Again, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I can always read up on it and try. because I'm going to give everybody support because you guys were amazing to me. Amazing. You're from Texas. Okay. Prince, Prince, I used to live in Texas with before Joey was born. His sister was his sister born? No, she wasn't born. I was carrying her, but we were stationed in Texas. Okay, you know, we have to support each other because I realized, how when you lose somebody, you really just your thoughts are, oh my God, my mother, my father, whatever, and you don't realize until you look out into the rest of the crowd that a lot of people, even though they might not have been blood, they were blood as far as they were concerned. And when Joey took like somebody, he liked them. Okay. Thank you, John. When Joey liked them, he liked them. When he didn't like them, he didn't like them. You know what I'm saying? So knowing that, I mean, because he would even tell me when he got to be a teenager and stuff like that, I don't like that guy. I said, well, why? You don't even know him. I don't like him. Get rid of him. He wasn't like that about everybody. And he was like that even with some of my girlfriends. I had a particular girlfriend I don't really think, and I know why, but he just said, I don't like her. She's too sarcastic and, she's not good for you. Not good for your image. And I'm like, okay, I'll take that into consideration. Because one of the things that I've learned about kids is that do not bring people around them that they don't like because they have an instinct too. So, hey. But I will pull up my schedule. I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm not going to come on Monday at all. I have to rest on Monday all the time because Sunday in this house with the girls and everything is like Sunday in a ballpark. I only got 4 grandchildren, or 5 because the mom was here. The oldest one was here today. She's still here, but I only have 4 grandchildren. Well, I have 2 grandchildren and 2 great grandchildren. I have 3 grandchildren and 2 great grandchildren, but the oldest one's 35, but she's been here all weekend with me. Yeah, I know, I do. I finally have been able to go to sleep all night. I don't take anything because I can't, but I take something, make a cup of hot tea or something like that. But I've been able to go to sleep all night. I think once everything was done, I could rest. You know what I mean? I thought that when Carolyn picked up his ashes, well, honey, you want me? Oh, okay, I'll be up in a minute. Huh? You going to bed? No. Okay. I thought that when excuse me, that was my younger granddaughter. So the oldest granddaughter and the youngest great granddaughter were here. The rest of them were over their grandmother's house and their mom's house. So I thought when Carolyn picked up his his ashes that I could rest and everything like that, but I really had to wait until everything was over, you know. And I knew it was going to be good, and I knew that people were going to be. I just realized that even in all that bad weather, Terry said there was about 120 people there, and she expected more, but because of the weather and people coming from out of town and everything like that, they didn't go. I really have to talk to JC, which is my brother-in-law. Okay, because JC is not too much older than Rena and Joey's sister or Terry, one of them. But anyway, I raised him from the time he was, I think, 7 years old till about 10. He went back home, and somehow or other, in the midst of all things, he says that he didn't hear anything about it, and I'm wondering why his brother didn't tell him. But hey, anyway. I'll reach out to him this week and talk to him because I love him and we're friends and we don't see each other, but we're friends. If I needed anything, he'd be right here. So, I hate to see that happen, but I think that always happens in a funeral. I had so many different things. I had a couple of things happen to me that one of the particular is, hey, Tiffany, how are you? one of the I'll tell you all about that tomorrow, but one of the particular things was actually a friend of Rena, and, you know, she just kind of she attempted to go off on me, and I don't let people go off on me. Reason I don't let people go off on me is because there was a time when I would go off on them back, and I didn't even swear, but I don't. I don't let anybody because I have blood pressure. Number one, I'm not taking my blood pressure from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat. So I just said, look, I gotta go. I don't feel like talking right now. So anyway, I love you all to the moon and back. I am so appreciative of all of you. I really am. And I hope that we remain friends. Don't stop being, I'm not Joey. I'm not articulate like that. I'm articulate in other ways, but, you know, call me, write me, email me every now and then, because Joey would like that, and I would like that too. So I'm gonna say goodnight because hmm, I am, just am. And I will talk to all of you later. I gotta wash my dishes too, by the way. I'll talk to all of you later. I love you. Take care. God bless. Bye bye. Oh no, and by the way, my birthday is March the 31st. I'm just saying for a friend. I love you all. Good night.